the first episode of Cook to Connect. In this episode, we will be making croissants.
Before we get started, let's learn more about French cuisine with one of our French teachers, Ms. Townshend. So, tell us a little bit about your background in French cuisine.
So, my background in French cuisine is mostly from having learned from my mom. She is Swiss. She's not French, but she's from the French-speaking part of Switzerland, so they mostly eat a lot of French things.
How do you pronounce croissant?
You pronounce it croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant, croissant au chocolat, croissant.
Are croissants really as popular in France as TV makes it seem?
They are. Croissants are, especially on Sundays, to have a croissant. It's a flaky pastry, and so and you only buy them and you only have them. You eat them on that day. They don't keep until the next day.
Fresh is best.
Fresh is best.
That's a question. When are they usually served?
So for breakfast, definitely. And you eat them with butter and generally jelly. But there's also croissant, they call them croissant au chocolat. So if you have chocolate in them, you can, you don't need any butter or jelly if you have chocolate.
So what would you say the best way to eat a croissant is?
They usually pull them apart, little piece at a time, and then they put butter and jelly and they eat them that way.
Is there a difference between croissants in the U.S. and in France?
Yes, definitely. The butter is different in France, and they have a lot of butter, and they're made from flaky pastry. And croissant literally means to get large, and so that's where the word croissant comes from, to grow.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is there a good place around here to get a croissant?
I have not found not that's the same as you would get in France or in Europe. It's just a different texture to the flour, but I'm sure in some French bakery somewhere, I'm sure that they do it very well.
Have you ever made croissants before?
I have made croissants before. I have made them before.
How did it go?
It went not well the first time. It takes a little bit of time, and you have to make sure you don't make it on a humid day because the air definitely makes a difference. But yeah, they puff up and they're delicious.
Do you have any advice for us since we're going to make them?
Oh, have fun. Have fun. It'll be great. I'm sure you'll do a great job.
First, we measured out the milk and the honey.
Then we mixed in the honey until it was combined into the milk.
We added the yeast and waited 20 minutes for it to bloom.
Next, we measured the sugar, flour, salt, water, and butter.
When talking with Miss Townshend, she emphasized the importance of using unsalted butter rather than salted butter.
Next, we combine all of those ingredients to the yeast mixture and mix until it forms a dough.
Next, we covered the dough and put it in a warm place to rest until it doubled in size. Once the dough reached a good consistency, we rolled it out onto a 14 by 10 inch parchment rectangle. Then we cut the butter into thin strips and arranged it onto a 6.5 by 5 inch parchment rectangle. We wrapped the dough and butter slabs in plastic wrap and put them in the fridge overnight.
The next day, we placed the butter onto one side of the dough and folded the dough over to conceal the butter.
Then we did a double fold, followed by a single fold, and rolled it out. Then we measured and cut out the triangles and rolled them up into croissants.
We created an egg wash to brush over the croissants before baking. So our first batch of croissants was a fail, as you can see in the rest of this clip. They did not rise. Wow! Yeah! These look great! Oh, Oh.
Yay!
So we tried again, and we came up with these, and they turned out a lot better. To accompany our croissants, we made a mixed berry jam. Then we took to school to get some people to taste test, starting with Miss Townshend herself.
The jam is delicious. Wow. This is really good. It has a really good flavor. It really does. You did a good job.
Flavorful. Buttery. You can taste the butter in it.
Yeah.
Jam's got a nice tart but sweet taste to it.
What would
It's a
you rate
solid-
it?
Out of 10, give it a solid 8.5.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Into the jam.
Yes.
That's really good.
How's the jam?
The jam's really good. Can I have another one?
Sure.
Have as much as you'd like.
How'd you make this?
You'll have to watch our video and see.
I should watch a video. This is really good.
Really? Yay!
Did you buy this?
Dip the jam. Yep. How was? How was it?
That was good. That was good.
Yay!
To be in the video. 10 out of 10.
Yay!
It's better than the Pillsbury.
Thank you for watching this episode of Cook to Connect.
See you in the next video.